Happy Tuesday! Skylar and I are getting ready right now. We're heading to my parents' house this morning because my mom's back from Sacramento, so we're gonna go visit. See what my mom's been up to. She came back on Saturday. So yeah, I'm gonna get this girl's stuff ready. Is that Lala? Good look at you. Is that Lala? Let me see your teeth. Smarty. Smarty. What do you want? What do you want? Are you gonna order? I took out her bow because she keeps taking it off, so I had to clip it on the back of her vest. Let's see if she notices. Oh, she hasn't noticed. She's distracted with the menu. We're here at sushi with my mom, and I'm having beef bento. What are you having, Mom? Chicken? Oh yeah, vegetarian bento. Okay, we're gonna eat. Skylar is getting nasty. I know you're tired. Just go sleep, honey. We're at the mall right now. My mom wants to go to Flight Center, which is right there, to look at your flights. So we're just waiting for my mom because she went to the washroom. And this girl is tired. You're at the family washroom. Changing Skylar while waiting for my mom, talking to the flight agent. Or no, somebody that sells airline tickets. Other side.
Have any paint out? Nothing.
Yeah, but you bumped me. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No, that's a long time. Doesn't paint it out. So he's thinking. That's the way to paint.
So he's trying to deny the fact that he bumped me right here.
Yeah, right. After you come to here.
You come, please. Now, come, please.
You can come to
You know.
Yeah, the cop spoke to the guy and I guess got him to calm down. And I tried to close my door at this point, and and the guy was still by the door.
My name is Florence. I am Karla's mother. Today, my emotions are mixed. When Karla asked me to have a mother of the bride, of the bride speech,
My mom has this book of like her speech from my wedding, and my brother found it.
Karla, it is my honor and privilege. This is pledge. Privilege.
Sige, basahin mo.
I'm gonna run and I'm gonna fall off the privilege.
Hindi kita dali sa room. Sige, ikuhanan kita dito.
Privilege.
Sige.
Privilege.
Look at Skylar.
I almost dropped my phone off the privilege.
Okay, so I completely forgot to elaborate what happened earlier today because I got home and I had to put Skylar to bed, you know, mommy duties and stuff. And then I took a shower. And now I'm just like editing videos and stuff. But anyways, what happened was my mom and I, as Skylar, we were leaving the mall and we were parked underground. And so I was putting Skylar in the car. And this couple that was parked behind us decided to back up. And thankfully I was still outside and my mom goes, "Oh, they're about to hit you." I tapped on the back side of their car just to let them know that they're about to hit me. So they did look back, but they still kept going and they did hit my back bumper. And then the wife then opens the door and she's like, "Oh, hi." And I'm like, "You just hit me." And she goes, "Oh." So then they decided to go forward and park again. Meanwhile, I was folding Skylar's stroller and putting it in the trunk. And then they both come out and they're like, "Oh, it wasn't our fault. It was your fault." So then I'm like, "What? How is it my fault? I tapped the rear end of your car to let you know that you were about to back into my car, just to let you know to stop, but you kept going." And so they checked the damage on my car, and sure enough, there's a few scratches and their paint on their car transferred over to ours. And then they still continued to deny that they hit me. The lady goes, "Oh, look at my car, look at my car, like there's no damage. Your paint didn't transfer over to our car, so therefore it's your fault." And I'm like, what? Clearly my mom was standing there and she was a witness to this. So then she tells them and she's like, "No, you were gonna hit her and you so did hit her. Like, you didn't stop when she tapped your car to let you know to stop. You kept going." They still continue to deny the fact that they hit my car. Like, good thing like there isn't really like bad damage, and good thing like tapped the trunk end of their car just to let them know like, "Hey, stop." If I didn't do that, they would have continued and the damage would have been bigger. And so yeah, there was a few scratches. Their paint, like their car was white, so some white paint transferred over to our car. Like, they still kept denying it. Like, the lady was raising her voice, like she started raising her voice at me, saying, "Oh, your mom's rubbish because she said that we hit you but we didn't." And I'm like, "No, my mom is not rubbish because she clearly was a witness and she saw what happened, and I tried to stop you but you kept going." I swear, these people do not understand English. So then, like, while I was talking and telling her, like trying to make her realize that it's her fault, she still kept talking over me and saying that it wasn't her fault. Okay, let me go back to the beginning. I put Skylar in the car and at this time she was sleeping, okay? And she was good in the car and everything. And then when the lady started raising her voice, Skylar woke up and I could hear her crying in the car. So then at the end of it all, when she was still denying everything, I decided to get in the car. I said to them, "Let's just move on from this. Like, I have a 1-year-old in the car that I need to tend to who's crying right now. So let's just move on from this, because I can just contact ICBC, which is like the insurance claims center here in Canada for like automotives." So I said to them, "Yeah, I can call at ICBC and settle this. So let's just move on with our day. I need to go because I have a 1-year-old in the car." And stupid bitch, excuse my language, but this stupid bitch decides to fucking come towards my driver's side, and as I was about to close the door, she fucking yanks it open and she goes, "Oh, no, 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 you're not leaving. You're calling 911. And I go, "I can call 911 if you want, but what is the cops gonna say? They're gonna tell me the same thing, which I'm gonna do anyway, which is call ICBC. So do you want me to still call the cops, or do you just want to move on from this? Because frankly, you're not listening to when I told you I have a 1-year-old in the car that I need to tend to, who is still crying right now." And Skylar was like hysterical crying because of course, Chris and I, we don't like yell at each other in the house. It's the first time she's heard like yelling like that. And so she was crying, and I was telling this bitch, I was like, get out of my way because I need to go. I need to tend to my baby here. And she like did not give a flying fuck, you guys. Like she just kept talking, and she had my car door open and she wouldn't let me shut the door. She had her arm on the door to prevent me from shutting it. And that's when I just lost my mind. Like, if, you know, I'm a nice person and I can be like calm in situations like this because I don't know, it's like if it's the psychiatric nursing training that I received in my studies, but in this type of situation, I was trying to be calm and I was like telling her like, okay, don't worry, like let's just move on. And this bitch decided to still fucking open my door and not even apologize to me. So then at this point I was pissed, okay? Skylar was crying, I was pissed. And her husband comes and tries to tell me to apologize. He's like, no, you apologize. And I'm like, for what? It was your fault. You backed into me, so you apologized to me. And he's like, no, I don't like that tone of voice. I don't like the language, because at this time I was already yelling and saying the F word to them. I didn't give two shits, okay? Like, I didn't care how old they were. Like, yes, they were older. They were like in their 60s. And this is why I was calm in the beginning, because I'm like, okay, they're in their 60s. I'm just gonna let this go. But because his wife had the decency to come up and try to open my door and not let me shut it and be in my way so I couldn't back up and leave, that pissed me off. That was the end of it. I was pissed and I was yelling at them and I was like, fuck off, like get the fuck out of my way, like you not understand I have a baby in the back seat, like get the fuck out of my way, blah 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 blah. I'm sorry I'm swearing, you guys, but like this is just like I'm throwing my emotion out there and how I felt when this happened. And they just wouldn't leave. So finally they wouldn't leave. My mom called 911, so I spoke to the cop and I told him everything that's happening, and he spoke to the gentleman and I guess he told him to calm down and stuff and let us go. I spoke to the cop again afterwards and he's like, okay, if he still doesn't let you leave, like give me a call back, but I need you to call ICBC and claim the damages and stuff like that, which was what I told these people in the beginning. I said, I'm just gonna call ICBC, so let's just move on with our day. And they still wanted me to call the cops. Like, what fucking idiots, right? And the cops told me the exact same thing, is to claim it with ICBC. So anyway, that's exactly what I did. And I'm just waiting for a call back from one of the adjusters or whatever. And I need to go into ICBC and get the damage looked at and stuff. So I will keep you guys posted on that. And it's just like a bit of scratch. There's a little bit of a dent. But that was it. Like, good thing I tried to stop them and they heard me tap their car. Otherwise, it would have been a bigger dent. When I spoke to the lady that was taking my claim on the phone, I was on the phone with ICBC. She had asked me like, okay, so how old were the couple? Are they like in their 30s? And then when I mentioned, oh no, they're in their 60s, she was like shocked. She was like, what? 60s? And they had this kind of attitude. And I was like, yeah, exactly. Like, that's exactly what I thought. What is yelling gonna do? Like, you can yell at me all you want, but it's not gonna solve the problem. The problem is you not admitting the fact that you hit my car. And you can deny it all you want and say that you didn't hit the car, but my mom was a witness. Basically, they're saying that it was my fault because I was backing up at the same time, but I was standing outside my car because I just literally put Skylar into the car seat. And so I was like, how could I be driving and backing up at the same time when you clearly saw me standing out there? Anyway, so stupid. These people are so dumb. And they got me like all riled up. I was shaking. So that was the story from today. I'm actually glad that I vlogged because I wasn't going to vlog today. but I'm glad that I did, and I had my camera in my pocket, so I vlogged a little bit of what happened. And when they were yelling, as you guys probably witnessed in the clips earlier, that's all I gotta say. So if you guys saw how old they were, like 6-year-olds, oh my gosh, like you wouldn't even think that they would yell at someone younger like that. Yell at my face and keep denying that they hit my car and try to bust open my car door and not let me leave. Like, seriously, tell me, for a 60-year-old person, and then you want me to fucking apologize to you because I kept telling you to fuck off? No, if you're in my fucking way and you won't leave, then I will still say the F word, and I don't care at this point how old you are. So, sorry guys. This is probably the side of me that you haven't seen in the vlogs yet. Truly, I was pissed. So anyway, that's my update. And my camera is dying, so I need to charge it. And I hope you guys had a good day, and we will see you guys in our next vlogs. Bye!